architecture actually follows nature and creates structures that allow nature to grow. I remember designing something in the office that was basically two big leaves with the stalks coming off it. Because it's fusing nature with architecture, it's going to be the shape of a leaf. The concept of the house was to make it as sustainable and as self-sufficient as possible. Also to use very natural materials, so the walls around the building are made from stone from the quarry. We've dug a borehole, which means we have water from our own water supply. The whole barn has got this sort of specially designed solar integrated roof on both sides, and that does all the electricity for the hot water, the heating, the lighting, electric cars. The whole idea with the planting becoming part of the building, creating something that sort of angled towards the view, and it was the start of a new journey of doing architecture that is really inspired by nature. When you arrive, this might look like a quite complicated structure, but it's actually really, really simple. It's basically got a spine through the middle. It's the entrance hall on a double height level, and that carries on outside to the door to the barn. And then there's just a space either side of that. One we're in, the living room, the other the kitchen dining room. And then you go upstairs and you have one bedroom one side and two bedrooms the other side. Just keep it simple, because in the end it'll be better. The details will come in and just fall into place that will make it interesting. It's shaped like a leaf, which is quirky and interesting, but actually it's very, very simple. We were quite careful in working out what we wanted to use as a palette and the textures and creating warmth in the house. So we have oak from Dinnerson on the flooring. We have clay from Clayworks on the walls, which is incredibly acoustically calming. We have De La Quona materials on the sofas and a Moroso armchair. And then this amazing fireplace, which is a gyrofocus fireplace, which I've always wanted. And we have Jimi Hendrix, which is one of our favorite photos, which was given to us as a wedding present. And it's by Terence Donovan, a piano that was owned by my great-grandfather that is still played by everyone apart from me. The kitchen was a very collaborative exercise between Suzanne and I, and it faces west. And then there's curved glass doors here that frame this amazing view. The kitchen itself is by Kitchen Architecture and is a built-out kitchen. We have this giant natural edge timber worktop in ash that was made by Forest to Home. You've got a little pantry area there. We have a lot of storage there. We've got storage underneath here. We've got storage on the other side. This island is very deep. And then this beautiful banquette that was made by Craftwood, and then a table that I designed that's on a curved table but has this sort of tapered edge, again, that is the same as the roofs of the Leaf House. Corbusier was one of the original people who said, when you take a building, try and put the land back on top of where you've taken the footprint of the building. Top floor is a little bit smaller than the floor below, so you then have a plate of vantage roof all the way around the edge of the top floor. So from the first floor, you're looking out at planting that actually fuses with the landscape beyond it, so you don't really feel like you're on the first floor. And again, very, very simple palette. It's oak floors, clay, and then De La Quona curtains, and David Chipperfield lights, and pinch tables at the side. And that's it. It's all about the view. And behind us is the dressing room and bathroom. In here we've got an open plan, two basins that are in an open plan area that are beautiful marble made by Cocoon, actually designed by John Pawson. Some Vola natural brass taps that are going to just age on their own. And then a bath and a double shower here, and that has this amazing view. Actually, walkers can walk by it, can look at us if they want to. So I'm growing some planting that's slowly growing there. And these tiles, they're called M&M mosaics, were made by children with Down syndrome in Italy. So it's quite a sweet story. They're very difficult to lay, but very, very beautiful. Wherever we can, we've got these round roof lights that bring light into this slightly darker area here. And portholes is a theme of a lot of things I do. We're now in what was an existing barn on the site that is next to the leaf house, and there's a path that connects the two. This is an existing barn that's been reclad in timber, so it's got Denison Douglas fir on the outside and Douglas fir on the inside. And also the whole roof is a newly designed integrated solar roof, so it doesn't look like solar panels have been stuck on the roof. They're actually the roof, which makes it look very beautiful, and it's also very effective. Again, very calming, very simple palette with these big glass screens. It's a work office for me, and there's a yoga studio work office there. We've also got mezzanines, so there's a work space mezzanine above here that's ancillary office space that has these fantastic portholes. So we've got one porthole inside and one outside that look out onto the view. Then we've also got mezzanines in the two places people can stay, the 2 bedrooms. And I love this sort of Scandinavian, Norwegian look where you have sort of just timber everywhere. It's very warm, very, very cocooning. You feel very sort of safe within it, and it's got the fantastic smell as well of wood. It's really nice. You read from every space. You read that there's a whole roof space above you. You sense the space, and you feel the light coming through. And the hallway in the leaf house it's like a little sort of glass box that connects the two buildings, and it's lovely that you have the glass roof and you get all the seasonal. Now we've got the sun, but when it's pouring with rain, it's pretty amazing as well. And then you've got these little greenhouses effectively on this floor where you have lemon trees, fern trees, winter jasmine. You feel these plants sort of creeping around the edges of these little planted pockets in the building. It was really a very simple idea. And it's more and more what I'm sort of proposing anyway, is that architecture actually follows nature, number one, and 2, creates structures that allow nature to grow outside and inside of buildings. And I think that's the future.